Good morning and happy Monday, boys and girls. It's Miss Morton and I'm going to be doing some reading with you today. So to start off, we're going to read Have Fun, Molly Lou Mellon. It's written by Patty Lovell and illustrated by David Catrow. Remember, the author's job is to write the words and the illustrator's job is to draw the pictures. Molly Lou Mellon's toy chest overflowed with those whoozy whatsits of all shapes and sizes. Her grandma told her, back in the olden days, I didn't have fancy dolls or action figures. I made them out of twigs, leaves, and flowers like hollyhocks and daisies. So she did just that. Molly Lou Mellon's backyard had a big weeping willow and crumbly rock walls with thingamajigs peeking out from every crevice. Her grandma told her, back in the olden days, I didn't have a store-bought dollhouse. I made one in the backyard. So she did just that. She turned her weeping willow into a dollhouse. Molly Lou Mellon's garage was full of colorful boxes and crates. Her grandmother had told her, back in the olden days, I didn't have a race car. I sat in a cardboard box and sped down the hill. And so she did just that. Look at what she turned those old cardboard boxes into. She was using her imagination. Molly Lou Mellon lay on her back in the tall, willowy grass. Her grandmother had told her, back in the olden days, I didn't have a television. I watched the clouds that floated by and I saw lots of things in them. So she did just that. Take a look at those clouds. What do you see? One day, new neighbors moved in next door. When Molly Lou Mellon went to welcome their little girl, she heard Gertie say to her mom, I'm bored, bored, bored! Molly Lou Mellon invited Gertie over to play. On Monday, Gertie brought over her darling Darla deluxe dollhouse, complete with an electric mixer and working chandeliers. Molly Lou Mellon showed Gertie her tree root palace, complete with an acorn-capped dinner plates and woven leaf air conditioning system and a cicada jacuzzi. Gertie was amazed. Oh, golly. On Tuesday, Gertie drove over in her battery-operated, fully loaded Coupe de Ville. Look out below! Molly Lou Mellon screamed right before hurtling down the hill in her turbo box car, hand-painted with orange and red flames. Gertie was amazed. On Wednesday, Gertie was going to call Molly Lou Mellon on her cell phone, but then she heard a strange sound coming from an old tin can that was dangling in her window. This is the operator. Will you accept a call from me, Molly Lou Mellon? Yes? Gertie spoke into the can. Great, come on over, quick! Gertie was amazed. On Thursday, Gertie asked Molly Lou Mellon if she'd like to come over and watch cartoons on her big screen TV. It's 120 inches wide. Molly Lou Mellon said, not today, thanks. I'm going to watch the clouds. They're sky wide. Gertie was amazed. On Friday, Gertie brought over a homemade doll with a frilly hollyhock skirt and violets for hair. "It's for your palace," she said, and Molly Lou Melon was amazed. On Friday evening, Molly Lou Melon and Gertie were tired from playing all week. They lay down in the tall, willowy grass, looking up at the clouds. "I see a butterfly," Gertie giggled, "and a penguin, and a refrigerator." Molly Lou Melon opened her eyes wide and grinned her biggest grin. "I see a grandma-shaped cloud winking at me." And Molly Lou Melon winked right back. So, even if we have all these super cool toys and gadgets and gizmos, sometimes it can be really fun just to use our imagination and make toys out of things that we have, or do things like watch the clouds. So, today I want you to do just that. I want you to either, if it's a nice sunny day and there's some clouds in the sky, go outside and lay and see if you can see anything in the clouds. You might have to use your imagination and be creative, but I'm sure you can find something. Or use some things around the house and make a toy. That's super fun. All right, we're gonna review some sight words. Now we're gonna use our old cards because we need to learn how to read them just in plain text too, without the picture. So I'm gonna mix them all up. Okay. Some. Must. She was. Then. Ate. Could. Good. Said. Over. By. He. On. Away. There. All. Her. And when. These are all words we've already learned. We're just going to review them. So, what I want you to do is you have, or you should have, if you don't have it, you need to get it printed out. A paper that looks like this. And it says crayon, pencil, marker, pen. And there's a list of words on the whiteboard of your Google Classroom for today. And I want you to divide those up, and I want you to write some of those in crayon, some of those words in pencil, some in marker, and some in pen. But I want you to use your very best handwriting, okay? You also have an activity that is linked in the directions today that is a digital activity to change the beginning sounds of words, okay? So when you click on that, if your grown-up's next to you, if not, you need to get your grown-up because you might need them help with this. You need to make sure you're in present mode on Google. Once you click on that link, it'll take you to the slides at the end of the presentation today. And you need to make sure you're in present mode. Otherwise, it won't work right. So up at the top corner, there's a button that says present. You need to click that button for the activity to work correctly. All right, and I also want you today to get on Epic. If you need your class code, you need to get that from your teacher. I want you to get on Epic, and I want you to read for at least 10 minutes. Extra reading is always a great thing, but you need to read for at least 10 minutes on Epic. All right? Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.